What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. In the last episode, we unlocked the ability to go in the elevator, and we met a strange man. In this episode, we still have more rooms to explore. But before we do that, I did want to just check our statistics. I know that wasn't the right thing. Here. So in the hotel, we've collected $10. We've gotten 4 from outside, and obviously we haven't been anywhere else. But that's good. I feel pretty confident about that. So we're going to continue down this path. Nothing here. So this was a door that had a 3-letter code with a evil picture of a girl doll or something like that on there. Nothing this direction. All but my favorite thing, a piano. Music puzzles, maybe? Laser Eyes, 1963-2014. So the game is inherently obsessed with puzzles like this. So here's an interesting thing, music theory-wise. That is obviously not a real staff. The notes are taking up the entire musical staff. What is interesting is that the notes are kind of going between the bass clef, the bass line, and the treble line in between. This is not supposed to be read by someone who knows music, which is fine. I don't expect people to. I am an old woman. I'm yesterday's news. Well, that's note accurate. That is correct. Interesting, we can also select... We can actually select all notes on the piano. Yeah, that's C for sure. So, now it's just how do the notes relate to each of the things. Obviously, this is 1-9... There's obviously numbers written on there, but there's 2 1s, so that doesn't really help. I am... Oh, that's cool. Right, there's always an exit to the puzzle. I love that. I love little details like that. It's really only 3 notes. Like, if you're reading this objectively, it's really only 3 notes. So I think it's going to be more either about the words written under it, or there's going to be a different way to interpret this. I don't know about that one. There's the symbol, that diamond symbol with the dot in the middle is everywhere. East door. It's locked. And of course we need a key. Just adding to the list of things we should be doing. Totally fine. We're going to keep going. Because, you know what? Just exploring straight like this has helped us so far. No complaints on that. Aha! Now we got shortcut 12. The third eye hears all. Yeah, I'm glad she noted that. That makes no sense. Bolted shortcut 12, so we don't have to try to open that door. We know exactly what we're looking for now. Puzzle number 12. Oh, okay. What's the least amount of turns needed to reach the X? Okay, this is really tough to do in a video medium. Can you see my mouse? I don't think so. Okay. I think I have to come out of the program for this. So I think let's pull this into Microsoft Paint and figure this out. And then I think I'm gonna pause the recording, open up Microsoft Paint, and we'll come back to exactly this in just a second. All right, we're back and we're in Microsoft Paint. I think I have this figured out. This is the first time I'm doing something like this outside of the program, but I think that it's going to be many to come. So it's actually been a couple minutes before I've even looked at this. But okay, so now it's what's the least amount of turns needed to reach the X? So obviously, let's just try to chart a path. I think let's stick with the game. Let's make it a reddish type thing. So that needs to be thicker. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Something like that. Okay, so that's obviously dead end. That's a dead end. Then we go this way. Okay, here's where we reach an impasse. Stand by on that. Let's come back up here. So this is dead. This is dead. This is dead. That's dead. Okay, so the line definitely has to come this way to here. Okay. Going into this at all is a dead end. Coming up here is useless. Right, we're trying to go for the least amount of turns completely. So, and I don't think it's a trick. Well, we'll figure that out. Give me a second. So, we go through this way, we go through this way. We have to do this. Okay, now we're here. This looks like this is where this connects, but there's other pathways here. So here is really where the puzzle actually begins in terms of figuring out where to go. This is all sealed. This should be sealed off. So I'm not going here. I'm not going down into here. I shouldn't be going up there. So I'm going to just draw some walls, honestly. So I shouldn't be going up here. I shouldn't be going in here, right? Because this is way too much garbage. So that's a wall. Now it's just about turns-wise. This is going to be so much more turn. That's too much, right? So that's gone. Going in here would be a mistake. Going in here would be a mistake. So all that's dead. I think it helps to kill the visual noise, right? So just this is all dead. All of this is gone. And then basically everything on this side is completely dead. And I could be wrong about that, but we'll reset it if we need to. Let's undo that. Oh man, that undid the whole thing. This might seem childish and whatever, but I think it actually will help us see it. So something like this here in this bottom right corner, I'm just afraid of them saying like, oh, a turn could be northeast, right? So instead of, the typical idea of how to solve this type of thing with a turn would be, I'm walking forward through this, turn left, and then turn right, and then turn left again. It would be like, oh, turning northeast and then going this way. But if you do that, you can make the argument that you never turn. So I think let's stick to a standard definition of what a turn is. If I go down, so if I go this way, that's 1, 2, 3. Right, so 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to do that route. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's our current winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's really good. That covers a lot of ground to go this way and around. Right, so just want to make sure I'm not missing a route. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's no way to go down into this space and make that faster. One more time, I'm going to count that. Just this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 into this line. So that's long. Then we go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. that seems like our winner, but then if we don't do that, you have to come up here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think the 10 is the shortest path. So it would be, and that turn could obviously be anywhere. But it's not about finding what the path is. It's about finding how many turns. Let's just make sure that that is the fastest possible route. So again, this is all noise. How many turns is it? If we're starting here, that means we're turning into it. So we should remember that. So turning in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. That's our going number. I'm going to reset this completely, and let's just see if we're making any other mistakes. So I'm going to work backwards and check it one more time. And probably draw the map a little better. This is all dead. This would be extra turns. Yeah, I'm afraid of these like open sections that they're just like, oh, you can walk. Whatever, but I guess we'll find out how rigid of a definition does this game have for turns. I think so far they've followed all of the pretty like standard puzzle conventions, but I'm waiting for the twist. So again, let's check it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That's 42. I might have miscounted before because I've got 42 twice now. That seems right. Right, there's no opening in the side. That would be the only other thing, is that this is a little bit trickier and that maybe there's some other way to get to the X. Obviously, there's all the bullshit answers that you can give, like, oh, well, you don't need to turn at all. You can go straight through because the walls don't exist. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that type of puzzle. I think the at least the puzzles in this book seem like a little bit more standardized puzzles. So I'm gonna save this here, and we're gonna pop back over to the game and see if 42 does anything for us. All right, we're back. Let's try 42. So here it is, 41, 2. Yes! Mazes win. All right, we're in new territory now, and we have a document tube. Trevded Wozniak. Was that the architect's name? Hold on. Do I have that in my photographic memory? Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see this. Patterns. They do note it. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that I noted that too. Architect sketches. Trevded Wozniak. Yeah, I was right. So, what did we say about this one? Because this was the last time. if it's a symmetrical design, that means there are 5 in the center, 2 on the pillars, and then 3 on either side, right? So, or actually, I screwed that up. It's 5 in the center, 2 in the pillars, and then 2 to the right of the center. So it would be 15 plus 4. Sorry, 5 plus 4 plus 4, which is 130. Or 13 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. So, assumedly, this could be 130 because that's the project cost. Yes! Wow, these puzzles are really good. And I love that it's all about recognition. Oh, wow. Yeah, of course it would be maps. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Why didn't I even think about that? That it's a tube. It's like an architect tube. Wow, this mansion is massive. Holy shit. This mansion is massive. But I see a number code, and there's stuff to figure out here. I'm about to walk into a bunch of cool stuff here. What have I seen already? Oh, I see. I've been on this 3rd floor already. I've been up there, because that's the room. All the different year rooms. That's the 2014 and the 1963 rooms are all up on this floor. Okay, so we really just need to find the names listed on those tubes. I have a feeling it'll be in a similar format. Oh wait, I was here. I've seen that tube before. I didn't even recognize it because I had opened up the shortcut. Okay. Oh, come on. And I'm assuming now it logs it in the maps, of course. So that says 981. So I'm just gonna. So I have a really strong desire to like follow the threads that I've been told, like the phone. We still haven't called the dude yet. But I mean, why would I if I just have the leads I'm taking? I'm just gonna take it and keep running with it. So this could be 981. Yes. Unlock West Hallway 3rd floor door. Also, we should note I'm at 17.5% truth recovered. So actually doing pretty well, considering. This door should lead to a room that has no other entrances or openings. I really want all those maps now. I'm a map fiend. Bust. 2 Nate. 2 North 1, maybe? Is it North? 2 Nate. 2 North 1. 3 2 lie. Oh, that's that one. And then 32 North 1. Printing device. There's a note next to the device. Input case-sensitive code to request bug report 2. Okay, so we've seen one of these puzzles before. Case-sensitive code is really interesting. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is that these 4 may be the 4 statues outside. Okay, so I think it's time to write stuff down. So if hat, which I think is magician, is 32N1, right? That's what it just said. Oh, don't turn around. Do this. 32N1. The one that looks kind of like me. Oh, I can't see my screen. Hold on. Is 32LEI. I'll just call you earrings. And then 2 and 1. I'm just going to call man. And then what looks like Margaret Thatcher or something like that. Tune 8. Okay. I don't know how to use that in conjunction with the statues, but we can certainly try. Let's go check the statues outside and see if that's actually, if I'm absolutely insane or that's actually something that makes sense. I wonder when this opens. Out we go, out we go. Ooh, music got a little different there. Barking? Dreamer? It looks like those might match up. It's actually tough to tell just because of the camera angles, but let's see. If that's the guy we labeled man, and that's the Margaret Thatcher woman, is this us? The top hat's obviously the top hat. I think they match up, but it's actually tough to tell what I should do with that. Is there... No, there's a surveillance monitor here, which we've used. Nothing else here. I thought maybe there'd be something else in this room that could help us, that we'd input that into. Doesn't seem like it, though. Okay, what is left on our mental notes? So we've unlocked shortcut to... We've 12. Third Eye Years Hall. He's staying in room 1963. Call him. 6 pages of stuff. That's crazy. Not a lot of items. We've had a lot of information, but not a lot of items. Let's just try calling 1963. Because we don't really know much more than that. Pronto. Okay, that worked. All right, fair enough. Ciao, Signorina. What's on your mind? Never plow sideways, Signorina. Was that all? It will come. Arrivederci. Yeah, he's Italian. All right. Well, that's that off the list, I guess. See, yeah, that's scary because this could be a different number. Some of these can be very different numbers. This one could be a 7, but it could also be a 1. Can this become any of our world's favorite years? So what would that be? So 19... How do we make 6? Is that going to be possible? Maybe not. So 6 is impossible. 1960. So how about 1980 something? Is that maybe not actually. That might actually not be possible either. Just because of how these are structured. Could easily make a 2 with both of these actually. I wasn't expecting that to be right, obviously. Maybe 1962? There's a note right here. It's come to our attention that Mr. Nero has contracted you to work on his project or any of his projects as of late last year. That's pretty direct, so let's just try it. So 19... Six would be 60, and then we just flip this, right? Oh, come on. All right, yeah, I mean, that's pretty as direct as it can be. Unlock the key cabinet. We got $1. Room 2014. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I think some of these puzzles are so obvious that it's actually like I think I'm overthinking it semi a little bit, but it's just because there's so much information, they're giving you so much that I just don't want to forget or not think that something's important. But speaking of important, let's get in there. Room 2014 key. Also, I love that this is kind of playing like it's non-linear, but I don't know how non-linear this game actually is. Oh, boy. Oh, God. And I don't have the... I do have the map. I do have the map for this. I'm curious to know what I can find here. Okay, so I'm currently in that room, and there's 2 rooms off to the side. With a ladder off on the right side? All right, that's good to know. Truth recovered 18%. Sleeping old woman. There's something by her side, too. Clipboard. Name of resident. We don't know, but there's a long number. Shown her tag. Date of admission. So December 13th, 2014. Okay, we're in the 2014 room. Miss Blank suffers from blank and blank. The latter is believed to be a symptoms of early stages of blank. It's likely that Miss Blank condition is blank. Lately, Miss Blank has been receptive to verbal communication. Nurses have seen noticeable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. As it is believed that this verbal stimuli is beneficial for Miss Blank, the care team intends to find more information about Miss Blank. Visitors will be encouraged to communicate with Miss Blank using any verbal stimuli the care team finds advisable. Oh, okay, later notes. So, any verbal stimuli the team care finds advisable. Name of a place she is to visit. Find out name of parents, any other family, aunt or uncle, projects worked on, names or nicknames of friends, acquaintances, etc. Find out about exhibitions, any specific contribution in exhibitions. Music she liked, band names. I don't want to wake her up just yet. That seems a little whack. What is this? It's broken. Okay, well, I guess that answers the question. All these frames that are empty, too. Look at all the frames that just don't have anything in them. Video cassette boxes. There's a stack of empty video cassette boxes. Oh. Yes, we get to start reading all these. Okay, these are probably film summaries. Maybe all of his films. That'd be cool. And there are some movie posters hidden around the manor. So these are going to help us, I think. I think actually all of these are going to be years that we're going to need, or the runtime or something like that. So here we go. So banker Renato leaves the city life behind and decides to sail the ocean to experience the calm of being in the eye of a storm. He robs his own bank to buy a ship, which he names Lily Christine. Throughout his journey, he meets creatures and seafarers who all seem to bear a resemblance to people he's met before. It's kind of like Odyssey adjacent. 1948 drama by Renzo Nero, starring Giancarlo Preto and Francesca Albis. 1 hour and 51 minutes. An American dollar was hidden in the box. Ka-ching. Adieu to Tbilisi. The irresponsible Lieutenant Resnick serves in a distant outpost during World War I. Out of boredom, he cuts out his eyes to get sympathy from his commanding officer, Major Lawrence, whom he later seduces. Oh. A strange and dangerous love affair plays out while the war creeps ever closer. 1950, 2 years later, drama, Renzo Nero, Yannick Bialy, Julian Witt, 2 hours, 13 minutes. Right, 2 years later? Yes. Ace of Hearts. Gambler Roberto loses a bet to the one-eyed radical Lori. There's so many connections, like the fact that there's no eyes. To cancel his debt, she wants him to infiltrate the military-industrial complex. When Roberto inadvertently causes an international diplomatic crisis using a game of cards, Lori decides that a nuclear war is unavoidable, and in the name of peace, they form the terror group the Ace of Hearts to speed up the process. Oh. Wow. 1952, thriller comedy. Yeah, it's similar to Dr. Strangelove, right? Filmed by Renzo Nero. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Short movie. A card fell out from the box. The Ace of Hearts. Fair enough, right? That makes sense. The Etymologist's Dream. See, we've seen... There's that one clue that I'm interested about here, but we'll table that. R, an ordinary librarian, finds the indecipherable book 1,000 years ago in his library. The words within puzzle him, and his research leads him to an underground book club where he befriends befriends Elle. She takes him to a fortune teller, and in the crystal they see that R wrote 1,000 years ago himself. These are all cool movies. These sound like movies I actually would want to see. 1954 thriller. It's funny, I'm not a huge fan of like old film, as in like pre-80s film, but some of these sound really cool. Good to note, I think all of these characters in the movies start with the letter R, and then there's another character with an L that they have some sort of conflict with, right? So we have Renato and Lily, we have Resnick and Lorenz, we have Roberto and Lori, R and L. There obviously are thematic connections here throughout all his work. And whether they're trying to make a statement that he's writing the same film over for every single film he's making is very similar, or it's a code type thing, I think it's obviously something to note. We're halfway there. In post-war Dusseldorf, the homeless Rudy looks for his blind dog Lazarus in the ruined city. Still no eyes, R and L. This is stacking up. As Rudy realizes that dogs have more value than him, he transforms himself into a Labrador, only to find himself in constant fear of being cooked and served in a fancy restaurant. There's also this like element of drama or like world doom in all of these too, right? 34 minutes. It's technically a short film. Automobile. 3 women, all named Regina, lose their minds after hearing rock singer Little Leaf on the radio. To symbolize their higher state of consciousness, they change their names to Retina. Oh, God. And they learn that Little Leaf is to perform in Helsinki. They steal a sports car and embark on a violent quest to find the man of their dreams. That's badass, actually. They have 8 excellent movie ideas on their hands. Okay. I already see the lack of eyes. As Ronaldo is left by his wife and children, he cuts out the eyes of the family cat Lucia in a fit of revengeful rage. When insects start to devour the still-living cat, it turns from white to black, and Ronaldo starts to keep a journal about its decay using macro photography. Okay, you know how I said everything about the all these films that should be made? This one is not great. This is like an Ari Aster movie that I'm not excited about. Interactive horror, though, that's interesting. 3 hours and 15 minutes. And finally... Oh... Is this like this movie's being written as we speak? The back of the box is completely blank, but there's a note inside. Cinema does not need people to exist, and a piece of art exists in itself and for itself. All art can and should not be for mankind. We must make special cinemas for showing movies that transcend the human experience and shift the perspective from the viewer. Such a cinema has no need for chairs or popcorn, and it has no room for need for people at all. A projectionist starts the film and is given ample time to vacate before the credits. Then the show begins. No chatter, no commercials, no inane questions about the plot. Pure cinema, untarnished by greedy eyes. So, yeah, I think the further we get into this, it's almost like Nero is giving us... this whole thing is like part of a movie, right? Even the way that we're interfacing with the world, right? These fixed camera angles. I was just explaining this game to someone who doesn't really play games, and I was saying like, oh, it's fixed cameras, which is kind of like if you were just to do shots of a movie, right? If you were just keeping a character in one camera position and then you move to the next one. But yeah, it's almost set up like there's a chance that this entire game is actually like what is essentially a social experiment that is like his greatest projectionist work of a movie type thing, right? There's something about that makes sense. What was the clue about the third eye from before? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? So... Oh, that would have been on the mental notes. The third eye hears all. The third eye hears all. There's no cassette inserted. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to be able to... Yeah, we're going to probably find all these movies somewhere. I wonder also in the rooms that those posters are near. Really cool. Really, 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 really cool. You're still asleep, right? Yeah. Oh, how is your room, Senora? I'm gonna pause it here. There's a lot to do, a lot to talk about. But I'm gonna pick it up right now, right in the next one. So thank you for watching so much. This is so interesting. This game is probably going to be... I'm already feeling like it's going to be one of my favorite games I've ever played. So I'm so glad you're along here with me on this. Please give a like to this video. Please subscribe to see more of this and other puzzle games that I'm posting simultaneously and in the future and beyond. There will be a playlist with all of the episodes of this playthrough in a row if you just want to binge and catch up. If you're watching this in the distant future, which you very well probably are. And with that, thank you so much. I love puzzles. You love puzzles. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you on the next one, Internet.